Thrill side of H-Town, 97.9 The Box, the Madd Hatta Morning Show. It was too much of a discussion going on inside the studio. Cooper got mad and said, shut up. We're going on the airways with this. So there's an all-new Red Table Talk. That's Jada Pinkett-Smith's TV show on Facebook. And she decided to bring the Curry family on, or the Curry ladies. That's Steph Curry's mom and wife, and I think...
his sister.
All the ladies in his life were on Table Talk talking about.
And that's also the reason because Steph Curry now also has a show on Facebook TV, on Facebook Watch.
Oh, I didn't even know that. There's more information. So Steph Curry himself has a show on Facebook?
Yeah.
You don't even need TV no more, dog.
Got Facebook.
Facebook TV. Here it is. His wife, Ayesha, she's successful in her own right. If I'm not mistaken, she had her own TV show on a television network, I believe. For food.
Restaurants, they got restaurants.
She talked about food, had a book, the whole nine. But Instagram or social media went crazy when in the discussion she was talking about her insecurities and wanting some particular type of attention. And so I'll just let Cooper play the clip.
Really bothers me and honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, there are all these women throwing themselves. But me, the past 10 years, I don't have any of that. I have zero, this sounds weird, but male attention. And so then I begin to internalize it, and I'm is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not looking.
So that's Ayesha Curry, Steph Curry's wife. Of course, that's who the Rockets are right now playing in the playoffs. We're going to beat them and, go ahead and do what we got to do this year. So sorry to you Warrior fans out there. Yeah. Fingers crossed, Rockets. But she got a lot of people talking on both sides, taking up for her, and then some trying to understand why this woman would want attention from other people, males particularly. She thinks her husband, he's a good guy, even keel, takes care of her. He's pretty wealthy. People know who he is. She knows about the groupies, but she's concerned about the groupies, although he's not giving indications that he's into the groupies. He's not into that kind of thing. He seems to be a good fella. And she would like to get a couple of people down in her DM to give her some attention, but she gets none, and that concerns her. Jazz, talk to me about this.
I think that it's just she's a regular woman in a marriage at the end of the day, and her husband is Steph Curry. So he probably has millions of women throwing themselves at him all day, and I think all she really meant, what she said was she wanted to feel equal. She wanted it to be the same way. Just like people try to get at him, she wants people to get at her.
Why would you want that?
It's a little bit of insecurity, but it's
It sounds like a lot of ego. I need my ego to be bloated or fulfilled for me to feel.
But I don't think she meant it like that.
We can only go by what she said, correct?
But it's being spewed she wants all these dudes. She wants hoes too. But that's not.
No, I take it as she wants attention. And she feels wow, nobody's giving me attention. Woe is me. But everybody's on Steph. Well, he's an incredible, basketball player. And maybe they're just men out of respect for Steph, maybe, or they're not interested in people will come at me.
Let me speculate a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear
Okay, so they've been going together since they were young, right? At one point, it was probably even, because before he was a superstar like he is today, she was getting those hits. People were like, ooh, she fine, because she's a good-looking woman.
Okay.
So at one point, I think it was even. And then one point, I think Steph, he skyrocketed. He went to a new level.
Okay.
She got pregnant. She got pregnant again. So she never got the time to be, because she's married now, and the dudes have stopped jumping into her DMs or stopped giving her attention.
You're going back to my point.
So
her ego is hurt.
I'm just saying.
Her ego is wounded because poor me. I got a great guy. I got a great husband. I got a great provider.
And I don't necessarily see anything wrong with it. I just think that she's open, and we get to criticize it because she's being open. But I think a lot of women have these same feelings.
Right.
But, she's just open about it, and she's open in a time where we can criticize so easy.
I'm sorry.
But I think it's a whole bunch of women out there.
Because nobody's coming at you, Jazz?
Oh, no, just because your man is with you and y'all are good and everything's good, that's right, but I'm sure their marriage is not perfect, and I'm sure there's millions of, literally, how many guys are like, oh, I want to get with Ayesha? No, they know that's Steph Curry's wife. Versus all these hoes out here still want Steph. They would definitely get with him even though he's married.
This is not making sense to me.
I'm just
sorry.
saying.
I have no problem
different.
with Ayesha. whatsoever. I am curious of the woman that feels like she needs attention from other people.
Well, they out there, Hatter. Y'all call in right now. He wants to know.
No, I don't want to know. I say I'm curious, but I'm not truly curious. There's a part of me that actually just feels bad. Like, women ask to have a man that's all these things, and you have it, and yet you still feel a particular way because you ain't getting some attention from other men.
It's
Everyone
the truth,
has
Hatter.
insecurities.
And everything is not perfect. So
I didn't say it was. I'm just saying, hey, man, all women ask for Steph Curry, they get Steph Curry, and then they still empty after they get Steph Curry.
That's why it's not a perfect world.
Thanks, J-Mac. Thanks.
I don't think that it's necessarily about that she's not getting the attention from, or she wants that, or inviting the attention from other men. I think that it symbolizes that she wants attention from her husband. That's what I think. Maybe he forgot to romance her, or he forgot the little things, the funny
That ain't what she said. That's not what she said.
But that's the whole point.
But we don't know that.
Point.
Steph seems to be a very romantic young fella. I'm not picking at all. All I can do is base this conversation on what she said. Her words were, she doesn't get the attention that he gets from the groupies.
Well, I think she wants his attention, and she wants him to be her groupie. Not necessarily that she wants the outside attention of other men.
Good morning, 97 out of box. You had a comment you want to make.
I feel like she knew what it was when she got with him. But if he's taking care of her and he's doing everything he's supposed to do, she needs to check herself.
That's all I was saying, J-Mac.
Yeah, because if a man is providing and doing everything that he's supposed to do and he make a lot of money, then what's the problem? I don't want no man coming to me.
Thank you. I just thought it was me because Jazz and J-Mac was making it seem like I was crazy. I'm like,
No.
The guy is everything that you wanted him. You want your man to be.
Human nature.
It's human nature.
Why? Tell him that is human nature.
Okay, I'm doing y'all. I'm not talking about y'all.
How to do me this way.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, why would you want a peon coming to you? You're Steph Curry's wife.
Thank
you
you.
know.
Why that? Now, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Love you back. Good morning, 97 on the box.
So, I woke up this morning, did my morning Instagram scroll, and I saw what she said, and I was flabbergasted. And the thing I'm on is more so the females that are defending her.
Uh-oh.
And a lot of them are single, and they'll probably stay single.
Uh-oh.
Because there's no
I think he's talking to you, Jazz.
that should defend a married woman saying she wants attention from another man. There's no way. It don't make no sense.
Oh, Jazz.
It's very common. This is nothing new. Everyone's shocked
But
because
it's
it's the
not
Currys and they
good.
have this perfect marriage, but she has insecurities
that's
like
nothing,
everybody
that
else.
has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it. You're married.
And being single
You're
has nothing to
married.
do with the conversation.
Single women should not.
Single
they
women
don't
only.
understand. They don't understand. They don't understand.
Just
Yeah.
single
Because a
women.
married woman,
Married women get it.
the only husband she should be worried about is her husband's attention. And she didn't say my husband doesn't give me attention. She's just worried about the men who aren't giving her attention.
Bam.
And I'm sure there's a grimy dude out there that's tried to holler at her. So I don't even believe what she's saying. A grimy dude would love to say, man, I messed with Ayesha Curry's wife. Like they wear that as a badge of honor. So I don't think she's even she's exaggerating.
But you're missing the
Somebody
point.
that-
She's just saying her real feelings in the marriage, and that's how she feels. Everybody's attacking her because that's how she feels, and she's insecure about it.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm not really judging her how she feels, but the women who are single and
You judging
defending
them,
her,
just the women that
yeah,
are
I'm
single.
more so judging them because
Got it.
that's
Got
not
it.
a good look.
Gotcha.
Give a shout out to my wife real quick, Jennifer, and my son, MJ. I'm Ernie calling from the West.
Done deal, bro.
I appreciate you.